Hi students, how are things going on? Hope you are all doing well. Corona pandemic has changed the world in an unprecedented manner. We haven't experienced this kind of incidents earlier in our life. It is a very crucial time to be in touch with your subject through online classes or offline classes. Now, I am here to teach a video lesson for 7th class students. Already we have discussed a reading of the first unit, the town mouse and the country mouse. Now, under B reading, we have given a poem, The Town Child. Of course, we have some other poem even in the following page, The Country Child, written by Erin Thompson. She is a poetess from England. She was from England. She was encouraged by her father to be good at English literature. She wrote many poems that are related to children. She contributed remarkable writings towards English literature. One of her poems we have given, The Town Child. Town child, a child who lives in a town. Where does the child live? This particular child lives in a town. What does he express his feelings? They are given in the form of a poem. Let us go through the given poem. I live in the town in a street. It is crowded with traffic and feet. There are buses and motors and trams. I wish there were meadows and lands. Let us apply a little bit of tune. I live in the town in a street. It is crowded with traffic and feet. There are buses and motors and trams. I wish there were meadows and lands. I repeat. I live in the town in a street. It is crowded with traffic and feet. There are buses and motors and trams. I wish there were meadows and lands. I wish, the poet, on behalf of a child who lives in a town, wishes there were meadows and lands. You see, have you noticed this sentence? I wish there was an air-conditioned coach. Who told that sentence? The town mouse told, I wish there was an air-conditioned coach. Did he have air-conditioned coach? He did not have so far. As there was nothing in his hand to do, he continued his journey towards countryside by an ordinary train. In that situation, we came across about this sentence. I wish there was an air-conditioned coach. This is the expression we use to express our wishes in an unreal past. No question of happening that incident, but we can express using this sentence. I wish there was an air-conditioned coach. The same way, I wish there were meadows and lands. I live in the town. Who lives in a town? Town child. Town child lives in a town, in a street. It is crowded with traffic and feet. Here I refers to town child, whereas here it refers to the town. Town is crowded with traffic and feet. Crowded in the sense group, huge group. It is crowded with traffic. That traffic is caused by innumerable automobiles like lorries, buses, cars, autos, and so on. It is crowded with traffic and feet. Feet in the sense people. Group of people. They walk either sides of the road. We have footpaths either sides of the road. We use those footpaths to walk on. So here feet refers to people. Street, feet. These are the two terms, a pair of rhyming words. There are buses and motors and trams. Where are the buses and motors? In a town. Buses, you know well. Motors, autos, cars, bikes, scooters are considered. Then trams. Trams refer to nothing but trains. There are buses and motors and trams. I wish there were meadows and lands. In town, you find crowded traffic, buses, lorries and motors, trains. but whereas here the town child, he wishes there were meadows and lambs. Meadows in the sense green fields, green open fields are called meadows, and lambs, they are the younger ones of sheep or younger ones of goats even. So he wishes there were meadows and lambs instead of crowded field, crowded traffic, buses, automobiles and trams. There is no question of having meadows and lands in the town, whereas the town child, he wishes. A town child who lives in a town, he doesn't want all those things. He wanted meadows and lambs in the town. This is the thing we have given in first stanza. Now, let us see what we have given in second stanza. The houses are very in a row. There is smoke everywhere that I go. I don't like the noises I hear. I wish there were woods very near. The houses are laid in a row. Do houses wait? Wait in the sense they are laid, they are constructed, they are erected in a systematic way in the form of quiet lines. The houses are laid in a row. There is smoke everywhere that I go. You see, in a town, wherever you go, you could find smoke. That smoke is led by the traffic. Innumerable automobiles caused letting out smoke. There is smoke everywhere that I go. Wherever you go, you could find smoke in the town. I don't like the noises I hear. The town child, whatever he hears, the noise led by the same automobiles, he doesn't like it. So noise, it is a sound pollution, smoke, it is a air pollution. Air pollution and sound pollution caused by the innumerable automobiles. Those things the town child does not like. I wish. It means the town child wish. The town child wishes. I wish there were woods very near. He doesn't want all those things. He wants woods very near. Woods in the sense a small forest or huge trees which are fully grown, which can let out pure oxygen. They breathe in carbon dioxide, they let out oxygen. So trees caused to purify the air. So he did not want smoke, he did not want noise, he did not like both air pollution and sound pollution. He wanted woods nearby the town. There is no scope of having woods nearby the town, but here the poet, on behalf of a child who lives in a town, expresses his wishes that he wishes there were woods very near. Now look here, the houses are laid in a row. There is smoke everywhere that I go. Row, go. It is one more pair of rhyming word. I don't like the noises I hear. I wish there were woods very near. Here, near. This is another pair of rhyming word. So we can find rhyming words only in poems. Now let us see what we have given in third stanza. Yes, now let us see what we have given in third stanza. There is only one thing that I love, and that is the sky far above. There is plenty of room in the blue for castles of clouds and me too. So this is the way the poet has concluded the feelings of the town child who lives in a town. There is only one thing that I love, and that is the sky far above. There is plenty of room in the blue for castles of clouds and me too. The town child, he loves only one thing. He doesn't love the traffic. He doesn't love the automobiles. He doesn't love the houses which are laid in a row. He doesn't love the smoke. He doesn't love the noise, whatever he hears. He loves only one thing. What that is? That is the sky far above. Whatever he finds the sky which is far above. Far above, it means far away, far. What is opposite word far? Near. The sky is far above. He loves only the sky. Why does he love only the sky? There is plenty of room. Where? In the sky. Plenty of room. Room in the sense place, open space. He could find only the plenty of room only in the blue sky. So he loves only the blue sky. In the blue in the sense in the sky. Why does he love? only the plenty of room which is in the blue sky, far away in the distant sky, for castles of clouds. Castles nothing but huge stone buildings. You see, in olden days when there were kings and kingdoms, people used to live in castles. If you want to look at the castles, you need to visit any kind of ancient ruins, better you could visit. For castles of clouds, they are as big as the castles. So only for clouds, he could see the open place, plenty of open place in the sky. Only he loves the sky only he loves the blue sky. Rather than that, he doesn't love any kind of things that the poet mentions in the first and second stanzas. This is the small poem written by Emily Thompson on behalf of a child who lives in a town. Where does the child live? He lives in a town, whereas he wishes to have the things which we could find in a country. He wishes the meadows, he wishes the lands, he wishes the woods, meadows, lands and woods. Where do we find them generally? Do we find them in a town? No, not at all. We find them only in the countryside. In the villages only we could find a child who lives in a town. He doesn't love whatever he finds in the town. He wishes to have the things whatever we could find in a village. You see, quite opposite. He lives in a town, but he wants the things from the village. He wishes there were meadows and lands. He wishes there were woods, but there is no question of remaining those things in a town. So this is the small poem we have given under the heading the town child. Then we have given about the country child that we will discuss in the next class. Until that, stay home, stay connected, be away from the coronavirus. You should write complete poem in your classwork. Then try to recite on your own 4 times or 5 times. Then it is easy to keep in your mind that poem. You can recite without the help of the reader even. Right? Bye. Thanks for watching my video.